Today I'm going to talk about the first Christmas story. So, first, Mary, she was in Nazareth, was getting her dinner ready. And then an angel came and said, "Mary, you have been blessed with a child, the Son of God. You shall call him Jesus." Mary was frightened, but she was strong and faithful in the Lord. So she said, I will be the mother of Jesus. So then the angel left. But Mary and Joseph, they hadn't been married yet, but they were soon going to be. So then the king said, that everybody in his kingdom has to go to their homeland and be counted. But they were in Nazareth, and Joseph's hometown was in Bethlehem. So they had to travel to Bethlehem. So they traveled to Bethlehem. But then there was three wise men who had been following the star because they knew there was something important. So then they came and visited the king. And they said, "We have gifts for the new king." The king thought it was for him, but it was actually for Jesus. So he said, "I accept these gifts." The wise men felt nervous, but they had to tell the king, "These gifts are not for you. They are for the new king, the Savior of the world." The king got angry. So then he said, "How about you stay here?" So he insisted, and they had to stay. But then he was very, very angry that there was a new king. So he went and talked to his guard and said, "This new king is a problem. Get rid of the problem." So that meant that the guard would have to kill the new king, Jesus. So then Mary and Joseph were having trouble. They couldn't find any houses or hotels. So they went to the first house. And the first house had no room. He said to go to the next house. Maybe they would have some room. So they went to the next house. But they had no room. "Try the next house," they said. So Mary and Joseph went to the next house. They had no room, but he was willing for them to sleep in the barn. So they went to unlock the barn, and Mary and Joseph went into the barn. But then the king said that the three wise men shall go to Bethlehem. That is where the son was going to be born. So he said, "You shall go to Bethlehem, but tell me where the new king is, and so that I can give him a gift of my own." So the three wise men went to the barn, but on their way, there was some shepherds watching their sheep, and they were resting, but they weren't sleeping. So then a bunch of angels showed up, and they were flying down, and they were singing, "Go to Bethlehem, and you shall find the Savior." The shepherds were startled, so they listened to the angels. And so, while baby Jesus had already been born, and Mary wrapped him in cloth and laid him in the manger. And so then there was the three wise men. Mary and Joseph thought that it was their stable. they thought there was a mistake. So, but then they said that there was no problem. All it was that they had brought gifts to the king: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. So then they didn't know what to say, and they asked, "What is the child's name?" Mary said, "His name is Jesus." And then the shepherds came in, and they also saw the new king. The end.